Welcome to Bruins Overtime Live, presented by buyatoyota.com with Billy and Barry. I'm Sophia Yurkshevich. 5-1 the final for the Winnipeg Jets, and it really, other than a small bright spot in the second period, wasn't close. They dominated throughout the entire 60 minutes.
Bright spot in the second intermission with the cookies that I ate.
And the cookies were the bright spot. Yes, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly. That was one of the best things about tonight. I mean, listen, tonight, obviously, the better team was Winnipeg Jets. They played bigger, they played much faster, they played much more structured, and their big guys came through for them. I mean, it was a thorough beating, and you know it's going to make the Bruins look at themselves. They got one more game before this break, and they just need to get there. Hopefully, have a good game tomorrow night, but. Barry, this is some of the better competition they're going to see. So what will it do for their team identity? Like they look at it and they say, what do we need to do? Because they didn't get to their team identity at all in this game.
No, they didn't. And we came into this game talking about how well Winnipeg had been playing. They're now 8-1-1. They got good team structure. They have size, they have depth, they have good goaltending, and you can see why they are one of the top teams out west because of the way they play. And the Bruins, right from the get-go, as we were talking, it's tough to get a feel for, yes, Winnipeg was a good team, but boy, the Bruins didn't have much going tonight. It's just one of those nights. It was just, right from the get-go, we could tell right away they weren't sharp.
Their legs looked heavy.
Or lack thereof,
they looked heavy. They didn't look to be zipping around. To Barry's point, was it Winnipeg's structure, stick size, etc., or was it the Bruins' lack of ability?
Or a little bit of both.
Or both, yeah.
Or both. Well, it is Winnipeg who got the majority of the goals in this one, so of course we're going to get to them. But first, this is a Bruins show, so we need to show you some of the storylines surrounding the Bruins. And one, McAvoy really, grimacing and looked like in a lot of pain when he seemed to hurt his shoulder again.
Well, he gets hit, and he's going to go into the wall, and he's going to turn, and the right shoulder takes the hit, but the left shoulder, folks, takes the wall, and that's big Adam Lowry, 6'5", 227 or so, big man. And Charlie goes down, and we know he's been suffering. He missed a couple of games recently with that upper body injury when he took the high hit. In that hit that he took, even though the contact was to the head as well, they said it wasn't his head. He did hit the ice funny with his shoulder, so maybe that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, great to see him come back here, because obviously as he was underneath the boards there, we saw him a little bit later where he had a towel. He was trying to get control, kind of biting on the towel.
The pain.
We've all been there where you've been in pain before, and he's trying to play his way through that. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens tomorrow with him over the night here, because you don't have much time to rest. It's what time's the game tomorrow?
6 local, 6 in Mini, 7 o'clock Eastern time.
All right, well, we'll have to get an update on McAvoy. I'm sure we'll get that tomorrow.
But he finished. Let's emphasize that. He finished the game. If there was anything, I think, structurally wrong, even half of 1%, they pull him out.
He played 23:09. Okay, well, we said this in the first period, and the theme kind of continued, but too many turnovers for the Boston Bruins in this one.
Yeah, it was, and it just showed that they weren't sharp early. They were having a difficult time making plays simple like that. With Pastrnak's going to make that he's going to make that 8 out of 10 times. He's going tape to tape, and away you're going. Now you're having a situation. You're backhanding the puck in the neutral zone. Winnipeg stands up. They don't give you much. Look at the pressure on you. As soon as you turn around, Billy, they're right there, but the Bruins didn't have their legs, as you said earlier, and if you don't have legs and you're standing still against a team that's this big and mobile, you're in trouble.
They didn't have their legs. I also think that the pressure, the constant pressure, the annoyance factor, so to speak, like how I bug you, Barry, eventually it gets to you. I just think that these guys right here, these guys being the Bruins, couldn't handle the regular pressure for Winnipeg, and then eventually they just said, okay, well, I'm going to move it to where I hope it works instead of knowing it works. We saw some, you called it, that backhand sauce to the middle of the ice. That's a no-no there. You just don't do that. And so, again, I think that they struggled with the way that the Winnipeg Jets were on them, and they felt it from the opening phase.
And normally when we talk about the Bruins, one of the things they do very well on the road when they're trying to find their game is they play a lot like Winnipeg did tonight, which is they have structure, they have depth, and they take away ice. So all of a sudden they're a very difficult team to play against. The Bruins were not a difficult team to play against tonight, but Winnipeg was.
Well, they almost got away with not allowing any goals in the first period, but with under a minute left to go, Josh Morrissey opens the scoring for the Jets here.
Well, this is, you want to talk about buzzkill. Like, you're like, all right, we're starting to be a little bit better. And here come the Bruins and, like, get through the period, right? Well, this attempt by McAvoy, it's not a slight sauce. It's a heavy sauce. And the puck, he tries to make that pass over, and it goes wide of the net. But it's a perfect carom for the breakout, and eventually it leads to the C. Here it goes wide, no chance for it. In a way that the Jets go, they rev up. It's a 2-on-1, then a 3-on-2 as Morrissey jumps into the play. Unlucky, depending on who you are, meaning rooting for. But watch, off the chest of Swayman. Instead of going into the corner, it goes into the mid-low slot area, and there is Morrissey, forgive me, and he puts it in. And guys not able to mark, check, get sticks, etc. But again, it was because of how quickly they came out of their zone. Bruins were chasing that 3-on-2.
Yeah, they were. And there's, again, with only 8 seconds left, it's one of those situations where you have to hit the net, because if you don't, it's a classic, just like we saw in overtime the other night with DeBrus missing the net. All of a sudden, 4 Bruins get caught, and Winnipeg is going. As they got you trapped, they sense it, and they're jumping into the play.
And if you go to the Jets' 4th goal, the one that Mason Appleton, and we'll show it to you. I think we'll show you, and we'll reemphasize it there. He just puts the puck on net. It's a puck off pad, basically. That's what it is. It's like we kind of have fun with it. A puck off pad. He does it intentionally so it doesn't go wide, but it creates a rebound right there. Charlie was trying for a pass. He zipped it. And the height of it was just so hard, almost impossible to make a redirection there.
But I also think one of the other difficult things that we've been seeing too many times is there's 8 seconds left in the end of that period, okay? There's 2:19 left at the end of the second when they get it.
Here, Bear, let me just show you what we're talking about here. Appleton waits. That's a puck off pad. That's all he's doing is creating a rebound right there.
So that's intentional.
Well, look how low he keeps it on. He keeps it on the ice here.
For a rebound.
Exactly. I love this play because you got a guy driving to the net. He says, I'm just going to put it off pad. And now, okay, again, this is an unfortunate bounce if you're Swayman and the Bruins. It literally goes right back to Appleton.
Right.
And by this time, though, but he puts it right on the stick. Look at the guy driving Lowry to the net right there. When you're looking to make that play from the side, so you're looking to just create a puck into a high traffic, a chaotic area, so to speak. Bruins didn't do it. Jets did.
Well, we started with Josh Morrissey's goal. Vilardi got an assist on that one. He also scored in this one. In the second period, he opened the scoring for the Jets.
Yeah, a situation where this line is so effective. Look at the speed going by Scheifele through the neutral zone. He's able to get some speed. The Bruins back off. He gets it to Ehlers. Ehlers throws it in front. It kind of hits Carlo, Billy, but Vilardi kind of stops just behind the net. He's able to get his stick on it right there. But this line was effective all night long. We talked in the pregame how good these guys are.
Well, you talked about it. You love Scheifele, I know it. And the way that these guys played, they've been one of the hottest lines in the league the last month, last 6 games now. And they're showing it again. They're feeling it. They're moving. They got this combination of size. They got the speed of Ehlers, and Scheifele's got some good speed too. But then they also got the hands of Vilardi, the shot of Ehlers. I mean, just a nice combo. You could have named a plethora of guys stars of the game.
Yes, but it is Vilardi that gets the Subaru star of the game, and there he is in his last 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points, a +12, and 22 shots on net. Well, and there he is, a star in the building over there at Winnipeg. And coming up next, I'm very curious to hear Jim Montgomery's thoughts. He goes one-on-one with Andy Brickley after this.
Bruins Overtime Live on NESN is presented by buyatoyota.com. For offers not seen on TV, visit buyatoyota.com.